Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
Iraqi troops drove Islamic State militants from some of their last strongholds in Mosul. Come on in, please. Jack Keane, Fox News military analyst. Has America changed its rules of engagement or its military strategy around Mosul to create this win?
Well, first of all, yes. When the Trump administration came in, they clearly delegated a lot of the normal tactical and operational decisions to our commanders. A lot of that was being micromanaged in the past, frankly, out of the National Security Council and team in the White House. Secondly, they did ease up on the use of air power and remove some of the restrictions we had to have approval at so many levels. You lost tactical advantage. The enemy would get away on you before you got permission to fire. So, yes, the forces that are operating there with the Iraqis are clearly more effective as a result of these decisions. And this has been a tough fight, 9 months. They have every right to feel good about it. Certainly, there's been a lot of suffering here by the Iraqi people, to be sure. This is not the end of ISIS in Iraq, Stuart. They'll return to terrorist activities. They'll continue to blow things up, to undermine the government, to be sure. We still got our hands full with ISIS, even though we've taken this key city away from them.
It's just, you know, it's important to chalk up a win when you get a win, and not to ignore a win because other problems may follow. I think it's important to put that win on the board, and I think that's what we've just done. Now, one more for you, General. North Korean state media, they're criticizing a bombing run by 2 B-1 bombers on the Korean peninsula. North Koreans criticize that, don't like it one bit. What say you, General?
Well, certainly they don't like it because actually we're practicing what we would do in reality in terms of bombing positions in North Korea, not in South Korea. And that's what we do routinely here. They also had along with them Japanese fighter jets and also South Korean in support of this mission. We do this for the training value, as I mentioned, but we also do it to reassure our allies that we do, in fact, have their back, particularly after North Korea just military escalated by firing off a potential ICBM that could reach the United States and did that successfully. You know, this is not military escalation comparable to what North Korea is doing, but it is a reminder that the United States has considerable presence in this region to help South Korea.
Do you think that America would shoot down another ICBM if North Korea launched it?
That's not the Trump team plan, to be frank about it. What obviously we could. The concern we have about something like that, it's likely an option on the table, is that North Korea would likely react that that was all-out war, and therefore react accordingly with bombing South Korea and actually starting an invasion of South Korea. What the Trump team has decided to do, Stuart, is go all out internationally and economically, approach every country that does business with North Korea, get them to stop doing that or suffer consequences with the United States. They're going to give President Xi, as a result of the meeting at the G20, a little bit more rope here to see if he's going to come through. If he doesn't, the United States is going to come hard at China on sanctions, going after some of their major banks and other entities that are doing business with North Korea. So maximum pressure over the next kind of number of months is what we're going to see out of the Trump team.
Got it. General Jack Keane, as always, thanks for joining us, sir. Appreciate it.
Good talking to you, Stuart.
Yes, sir.